I really don't know what I would do if I didn't have some work that I had to get to.
Hello, hello, hello. This is Shirley Crawford, the owner of Second Chance Consulting and the executive director of the Women's Business Center, RVA, happily located at 1510 Willow Lawn Drive, directly across the street from the Kroger at Willow Lawn. Hello, there are a lot of you out shopping today. Alrighty, so it's here and welcome to another episode of WorkHardAholics. For those of you who've been with us from the beginning, thank you. For those of you who are like, what's a workaholic? Let me tell you. You will not find this term in Webster's or any dictionary at this time because I made it up. But it describes something, a phenomena, quite accurately. So, not to be morbid, I say all the time, but it's just a fact. You have these executives, people who've been working for forever, and they have this schedule down pat, and now all of a sudden they're being told, retire, or you're too successful, or go play golf, and so they went from this very full, active schedule to having really nothing to do. And the next thing you hear is that they're gone. And the part of the reason of that is they're a workaholic. They're used to the grind. They're used to having things to do. Like even on vacation, we have a list of things we want to accomplish. Sometimes my list is I'm going to sit on the beach. Please. Sometimes my list is get up at the crack of dawn, go see the sunset. I'm all about the beach. Go see the sunset. Make sure I walk back down. So when I walk up the beach, don't pick up shells. Don't do any work. Just meditate and think and enjoy the moment. Stare at the water. On the way back, which is normally like I'll do like a mile hike, nothing too crazy. On the beach, it feels like nothing. On the way back, I can pick up shells. I can talk to people if I want to. I very rarely want to talk to people, but that's another story. That's a workaholic. See, I have a plan of even how I vacation, and I enjoy it. I love the beach. This is how I operate to make sure that I get in everything that I want to get. And like behind me on my whiteboard, like see all those rows of lists? I also have another, yep, that's the word. The sheets you tear off and glue up. I don't know why. I've been playing really hard and working really hard, and it's starting to show. So after this is over, I'm actually gonna take a nap because I'm a workaholic and I can. So that's who we are. Welcome to your tribe if that's you. If you don't know if it's you, stick around. You'll figure it out. Either way, there's probably something for you to learn or gather. So welcome. And so just going to share a few things with you. Won't be before you long. We're normally here like 10 minutes or so. Not much longer. Eventually, I want to start talking to some of you all and bringing you all in. But for now, this is where we are. So one of the first things I want to do is I want to share with you all. Normally I talk about like a vocabulary word because I love words, love them very much. And sometimes I talk about various books that I'd recommend. And I always talk about a time tool technique. And so I'm kind of going to combine them. Check me out. In the name of efficiency, because that's really what it's all about. If you are efficient in your work, then you have time to play. You have more time to play harder. And so that's always my theory. Work hard, play harder. So like this weekend, I've been doing goofy stuff too. So I've been watching Dance Academy. Maybe I'm telling you too much about me. Because I work with dancers in my spare time, I've done that. I've been working with this dance group. I don't know. I'm on my third generation of them now, I do believe. So it's been, I'm getting older. It's been over 20 years. I've been doing that longer than I've been consulting. And I've been consulting for over 20 years now. So it's been a minute. It's probably been closer to 30 years now. Wow. That I have been mentoring and working with particular dance groups. And so we love to watch dance shows. So right now, I saw Dance Academy, which is about this group of people in the Dance Academy in Australia, in Sydney to be exact. And I saw it when it came out, right? We're those ones. Like we get together or we'll talk about it and we watch Dance Moms or the group that I love, the Bucking group. I just can't think of it. Right now I'm tired. I told you I was tired. I'm doing a lot. And so like we'll be watching individually and we come back and talk about it and blah, 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 blah. So although I saw Dance Academy when it came out like years ago, they even made a movie and it's been years. I recently signed up for Amazon Prime Video. No, they're not sponsoring that, but they should be, shouldn't they? And so I will work my full day, have playtime, run errands, do all kinds of stuff, go to meetings. I've been doing country line dancing a lot recently. It's fun. And I'm trying to figure out what else I want to have on a consistent basis. Like this weekend, I hung out with a friend. We went to Short Pump. I walked around. I don't know the last time I did that. I don't think I've ever really walked around Short Pump. I don't like going to Short Pump. It just feels like it's too far. It's kind of how I feel about Southside. But I'm in Richmond, people, so that might not mean anything to you elsewhere. But the point is, it's across town. But I've been doing a bunch of stuff. So I've been getting a lot of work done. There's still a lot more to do. I've been having a blast. But then I'll get home, and I've been binge watching, like, all 3 seasons. I just finished this morning at 2 a.m. when I had to get up at 7:30. 7:30, because I had to run the sound for church. So, yeah, I've been doing all kinds of weird stuff. So my tired has been because I've been staying up until like 2 or 3 every night to watch 1 or 2 episodes. And I finally finished this morning. So when I leave the office today, it's Sunday for me here, WorkHardAholic. So when I leave here, I'm going to go take a nap. But that's the whole point of work hard, play harder. You should be realistic and reasonable. I binge watch and I really shouldn't have. But that's extra. But back into the vein of getting stuff done, the book I want to share with you is called just that, Get Stuff Done. It's by Dominic Mann. I don't necessarily agree with every aspect of all that is said in the book. It's clear to me that it's written by a guy. Love you. But men's and women's brains aren't wired the same. So when we have conversation, there's a standard debate going on in the community about multitasking and can it happen? And there are multiple studies that say that multitasking can't happen. And then there are other studies that say that women can multitask, but men can't. So it's like a wiring issue. So I don't know that I all the way agree with what Mr. Mann has to say, but still, it gives you some techniques, how to manage your time, how not to procrastinate. It's got some interesting details. It is clearly self-published because there are typos. I mean, there aren't a billion of them, but they are typos. Like, is type SI. So for you self-publishers out there, be aware of that kind of thing. In that vein, that gives me my word for the week and a slight discussion, and we're out of here. So my word for this week is task batching. Task batching. So the difference that at least Mr. Mann says between task batching and multitasking is multitasking is when you try to give your full attention to more than one thing. Task batching is when you give your mind over really to one dedicated thing and you're doing something mindless in addition. So he gives the example of Elon Musk, who plays with his kids while he's doing his email because he can go through them very quickly. He can still pay attention to it. So his kids are the number one task. The emails are secondary. Or like for those of you who are commuting and you're reading a book, or there are several examples. That's task batching. So there's your vocabulary word and a time tool technique. So while you're doing something that does not require all of your energies, this is a great time to do something else. This is something I do a lot. Although I also multitask. Like I can do more than one thing at the same time. But that's another story. So that actually brings us almost to the end. Can you believe it? All that chatter and we're almost done. So I guess once again, I'm wishing you all the best. Live better, do better, be better. Especially these petty people who are talking out here today. Total side note. Also, as always, happy entrepreneuring. This is Shirley Crawford, the owner of Second Chance Consulting, the executive director of the Women's Business Center RBA here at 1510 Willow Lawn Drive, Suite 100, although it's really the whole floor. Looking forward to seeing you all next time on the next episode of WorkHardAholics. Bye.
Because I really don't know what I I would do if I didn't have some work that I had to get to. Da-da-da-da-da-da.